the Skit Guys podcast, starring Tommy Woodard and Eddie James. And now, two guys who spent more money at Bath and Body than either are really comfortable acknowledging. The Skit Guys.
Oh,
Hey,
it is the Skit Guys. We are here.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Eddie. We are the Skit Guys. Welcome, podcast listeners, our faithful Podience listeners. Oh, just to have
So
you
good
here.
to be with you. So good to be with you.
So great. So great. Well, so how was the month of April for you, Tom?
It was fantastic. The April showers brought May flowers.
That's so
And you
true.
know what the
That's
May
so true.
flowers brought?
Oh, chicken and turkey and
Right.
And
And disease.
the plague.
Yes. Pilgrims weren't so bad when I was in high school and school.
No,
But-
the way we got out of school for that. We got to trace our hand and make a turkey and go home.
Fantastic.
It was fantastic. So
That was April for you.
it was great. We saw a lot of each other in April. We did like 6 shows in 6 different states, and they were all packed out. It was crazy. It was so much fun.
And Canada.
And Canada. What is
Yeah.
that about?
It was fantastic. The Canadians, we
shows-
had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of great people. Got to do our thing, and it was just so crazy. Just people coming out in droves. You would have thought that Chris Tomlin and David Crowder and Stephen Curtis Chapman were all doing a concert together.
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
That would bring in people. That would bring in people.
And Amy Grant.
And Amy Grant. Oh.
Sandy Patty.
Oh my! Well, that's
And
a
Dallas
Coliseum.
Holmes. And Dallas Holmes.
Oh. That could bring in people. That could
There
bring
you
in
go.
people. That could bring in people. But it was a lot of fun just meeting everybody, meeting so many families, and just being in their presence and from all over. It was such a great time.
It is. It's one of the things that I love about what we get to do on the road, and that is family nights. Seeing anybody there from age 8 to 80 and everybody having a good time.
Oh, love it. It and everywhere we go, we're talking about our movie and telling them we're
Yeah.
making a movie, and people are clapping, and it's a big to do. So yeah, have we spent time talking about our movie yet on any podcasts?
I think we have.
We'll have to
I don't know if we've done extended discussion, but yeah.
Okay.
Mentioned it.
Let's do this. After draft 2 gets written, we've already written draft 1. All right. We've given notes. We're going back. Draft 2 is being written. As soon as draft 2 is done, we should dedicate just a podcast to talk about the movie
Fantastic.
and how our audience can be involved in that and what that'll look like. So
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so we're we're in another month. Did you see this story about that person that got knocked out by a clown?
Yes, I did. And it cracked me up. I watched the video and everything.
Wasn't that sad?
I thought it was funny.
Well, it was funny, but just the whole thought of just being knocked out by a clown.
I know, but for his whole life, he gets to say that. Like,
got knocked out by
who
a
gets
clown.
to say that, you
That's
know?
true.
Yeah, I got knocked out by a clown one time.
He got knocked down, but he didn't get back up again. He didn't get.
But they carried him off. They carried him off like,
Okay,
like
so
a sack of
audience,
potatoes.
This is what this says. A man was knocked unconscious during a circus stunt in southern Wales Monday after a clown landed on his head. All while his fiancée and 2 of his 3 daughters watched. Oh, watch the horror. And maybe those kids were already scared of clowns and this just permeated it,
Yes. Yeah.
One of those daughters had to have been like, "No, Daddy, I don't like clowns. Oh, sweetheart, it'll be fun. It's a circus. We got so many things going on."
But Daddy, I don't like it.
Because it was in Wales. It'll be okay, baby. It'll be okay.
No, Daddy, the clowns scare me.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm right here. I'm going to help you, baby. We're going to be right beside you. The clowns are fun. They're fun.
How did you get off from cleaning the chimneys, Daddy?
Chip, chip, chipperoo, baby. I make money to take you places, baby. And
You're the best, Daddy.
Just to prove that clowns are okay. The clown's like, "Hey, I need a volunteer." He's like, "Oh, pick me, please, pick me."
No, Daddy, don't. He'll kill you, Daddy. He'll kill you.
Sweetheart, it'll be fine, sweetheart.
Clown
It'll
will
be
kill
fine.
you. He'll kill you.
No, baby, I need to let you know. Do the thing you fear, baby, and the death of fear is certain, baby.
There is death for sure, but it's yours, Daddy.
All right, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Daddy, are you now Austin Powers? What happened, Daddy?
That's right. That's right. My voice changes. No. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just uncomfortable with you, Daddy. Could you go back to being a chimney sweep?
Chip, chip, chipperoo, baby. Chip, chip. Still, the man said he. Oh, wait. So a man was knocked out. Still, the man said he appreciated that the circus refunded his money and said he looked forward to seeing the show again this weekend.
But you've got to see the video because the clown is trying to flip the man. But in essence, he doesn't get him all the way around, so he basically pile drives him into the ground head first.
Pile driver! That's right, my friend. It's a pile driver.
It is definitely a professional wrestling move, not a clown move. Not that professional wrestlers aren't clowns, unless there's one listening now, and I respect you deeply.
The guy said, I don't blame the clown. What I was upset about was the way I was carried off. I was manhandled.
He was.
He was.
It was like three men carrying a giant side of beef off the stage.
They didn't prop the head up or nothing, did they?
You can hear in the background, they've killed my daddy.
And the dad slowly raised his hand. It's all right, baby. It's all right, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Behave.
Oh, behave, baby. Were you ever scared of clowns when you were a kid?
No. Who's scared of clowns?
My daughter is. My daughter's afraid.
Okay, but she's younger. Like, adults aren't scared of clowns.
I don't. Well, I think. I think Adam is the guy that who works with us. I think.
Oh,
he's afraid of clowns.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Adam.
He's
I apologize.
he's definitely
I
afraid of clowns.
Did not know that.
I think he said it's kind of like you either fight or you flee.
Yeah.
He would fight. Like if a clown got in his face, he would punch the clown.
I don't think he would. I think he'd flee.
You think he'd flee?
I think he'd fight other things, but if it was a clown, red nose coming at him, he's gone. That makes me think like the whole red nose thing that's going on right now, right? You purchase a red nose to help out people. Like, does that scare him? Is he afraid to go into Walgreens?
I don't know.
There's a bunch of clown noses at the checkout stand at Walgreens.
On the corner of Happy and Healthy, and he's like punching him. Yeah. Or screaming and running away like a girl.
And his unhealthiness causes him not to be happy.
That's right.
It's just messed up.
It's a diluted circle, as it was.
Right.
Now, what made Ronald McDonald friendly? Like, when we were kids, like, no matter who you were, Ronald McDonald was okay as a clown. He was fun. He was okay.
It was offering him food.
Oh, you got that burger. You got that cheese. You got those French fries.
Yeah. Now, if you were going down that road, the Hamburglar was creepy.
He was creepy with those buck teeth sticking out, going.
Burgle. Creepy city.
Yeah, and Mayor McCheese couldn't do a thing about it.
No.
Mayor McCheese could not keep the peace in the land.
He was like the Queen of England. He was just there for looks.
He did have a sash.
Yeah, that's true.
Mayor McCheese had a sash. So that's a crazy clown story, I mean, you hate to hear that.
Yes.
We do have here at Skit Guys Studios. We are equal opportunity employers here at Skit Guys Studios, and we hired. They're really like quarter time, but we have two clowns here on our staff.
Are you talking about you and me?
No, I'm talking about Vern and Chuckles.
I forgot about them.
Yeah, and they come into the writers' room. We do allow them. That sounds so pretentious, but we allow them to come into the writers' room to give jokes and to kind of give some comedic bits. But it's never really that great. But Vern's a family member, so I just feel like I can't fire him.
Yeah, it's true.
And how did we find Chuckles?
I think it was his LinkedIn page. I think it was.
His LinkedIn page.
Yeah.
So we saw his LinkedIn page. We're like, oh, it's a clown.
Yeah, it was a friend. It was a business associate of an associate, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. He was a business associate of Richard.
Oh, Richard. Yeah. Okay.
Because
And
I guess is Richard coming in also?
Richard.
Yeah, the mime.
Oh, the mime.
Yeah.
You know, he's so quiet. I always forget about him. Oh, I
Yeah.
hate to say that, but yeah. I always forget that he's there. He's kind of a, what do you call it when people get a sidler? He just sidles right up beside you.
Oh,
and-
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no personal space with Richard. Yeah.
There's no, yeah. And then he tries,
Unless he's miming it.
well, and then it's like, hey, he's pulling a rope. Oh, he's in a glass. Oh, you know,
Yeah.
and I just want to break through the glass and punch him, you know?
Right.
But
Right.
I don't. Hey, do we even pay Richard or does he just show up?
I pay him mime money. So I mime that I'm taking my wallet out of my pocket and I pay him that way.
So either you or personnel when they hand him a check, it's always a mime check or it's mime money. That's
And the beautiful thing is he wants to say something about it, but he can't.
HR. We got. Yeah, he doesn't really contribute much to the writers' room, does he?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, let's. We have written some questions down for them to answer. We're basically gonna give them the show for a minute or two here and see what they would say.
Okay.
So, all right. Come on. Hey, Richard, Vern, Chuckles, come on in.
Come on, guys. Richard, good to see you. Oh, sorry. Wave to him. Okay. Hi. Good to see you.
Okay. All right. Vern and Chuckles, how are y'all?
Hello. Yes, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very glad to be here. I can't believe we're on a podcast. This is so great. I'm Vern the Cloud.
Hello, and I'm Chuckles. Yes.
And that's Richard
That's
the
actually
Vibe.
It's Charles. Thank you.
Well, they call you Chuckles. They call you Chuckles.
It's Charles. It's Charles.
Charles-
Yes. Charles.
Wait, when you go to a show, you're called Charles?
Well, no, everyone calls me Chuckles, but it's actually Charles.
But I call you Chuckles.
But I wish you'd call me Charles.
All right, Chuckles. Okay, here's the questions from the Skit Guys. How is this different than what will normally happen on a podcast?
I think that's a vain attempt at humor, saying that Thomas and Edgar are clowns.
Thomas and Edgar. Okay. Okay. How long have you been clouding? I have been clouding for about 8 months. I am what's considered a baby cloud. I wear a diaper. I have a Scooby-Doo shirt and a bonnet, and I have a fanny pack with a bottle, and I do balloon animals. So kids really love it. They feel like, oh, he's one of us. So I'm considered what's called a baby cloud. Chuck?
Right, and the rest of us are disturbed by it. But the children do love it. I will give you that. The children do love it.
Yeah.
I'm a professionally trained clown. I went to Cambridge Clown School. I am schooled in the art of mime, but see no point in it. No offense, Richard.
He's
Oh,
crying.
that's not
He's
nice.
crying.
Yes.
He's making his fingers point to his face, and his fingers
So-
are going down his face as tears.
So glad we can't hear him. So glad we can't hear him. So I've been a professional clown now for about 15 years. Yes.
Do you think you and I could ever do a show together? Like we could
No,
do a
no,
Tommy and
no.
Eddie do a duet together?
I don't see that in the foreseeable future. No.
I think we make a great comedy duo because I've been watching kids, and I think I know how kids act, and I really can. I got it down to a T.
Yes, you're getting creepier by the minute. Yes. No, I don't.
No, it's
I
for the
don't
craft.
think-
It's for the craft of clouding. It's for the craft
Yeah,
of
I
clouding.
don't think that we would do a good show. I think the work that we do is diametrically different. I
You're
juggle.
so stuck up.
I juggle. You do
I do.
the things with the
Balloon
balloons.
animals. They're called balloon
Yes.
animals. I learned a lot on YouTube. I may not have gone to a school of clouding, but I have learned so much from YouTube, and I feel like I have it down. Can I make you something, Chuckles?
I'd rather you not.
I'm going to make you something right now. Here we go. Hold on.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
And, what do you think? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is, Chuckles? Do you know what that is?
Is that a giraffe?
No, it's a happy smiley face. That's how I feel when I'm with you. You bring joy to my life. Don't you see the
It has a
smile on me?
long neck. It has a long neck.
That's the
How's that
smile.
not? How's
That's
that
the
not a
lips.
giraffe? Would you all? Would your response not have better been, yes, it is a giraffe, since that's what I thought it was?
All right. Okay. What event your life?
I'll take the next question. Yes. What event in your life made you want to clown around? Go ahead.
Well, when I was a little kid, I had a tragic accident where I was at a pet farm, and I accidentally hurt a goat and a little chipmunk, and it was disastrous that day. The paper wrote about it. It was called Terror in Tarryton, because I grew up in Tarryton, and it was a big deal. And it just traumatized me in a way, seeing all these little kids screaming. I thought, as I was standing there as a little kid, as myself, what can I do to bring him joy? What can I do to bring him hope and peace? So I spent my life and my career learning all I could in child psychology, and I couldn't cut it. So I became a clown.
That is fascinating. What a fantastic story. Is any of it true?
Yes, it's all true. Look, Google it. Terror in Tarryton. Look it up.
Google it. Okay, yes.
What made you want to clown around, Chuckles?
Well, I just had a natural bend for juggling. I worked in a grocery store, and I loved to juggle the fruits and veggies and whatnot. And one day, my manager said, "Oh, you're a clown," and I left, and said, "Well, okay, why not?" So here we are.
Hey, Chuckles.
Yes,
Your zipper's
Charles.
down.
Charles, please.
Charles.
Yes.
Your zipper's down. That's a clown. That's classic clowning right there. That's clown. Look, but Richard's laughing too. Look at Richard. He's laughing like there's no tomorrow. That's comedy and clowning, Chuckles.
Hey, look, your nose is red.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I thought that would be fun.
All right. Top skill as a clown. Oh, I think you already said it. You're a juggler.
I'm a juggler. Yes, juggler. How about yourself?
My method acting is baby clowning, right? So I wear a diaper. I do this trick where
I don't think I want to know what your skill is.
I do this trick where
I don't think I want to know.
I make a balloon animal, and I make a potty in my diaper, and the crowd loves it. It's new. It's kind of like it's cutting edge clowning, but I really think I'm onto something.
You make a balloon animal and you potty in your diaper.
Yes, it's kind of cutting edge. It's kind of out there comedy, but the kids love it.
I don't think they do.
You're old school. You're so. Hey, Richard, is Chuckles old school? He's
Yes.
nodding his head. Yes.
Yeah, wait, am I? Oh no, he's nodding his head no.
Oh wait, he's writing something down. Oh, he's miming. Oh.
He's miming writing something.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to mime reading it.
I've already read it. It says yes. Chuckles is old school. Yeah.
Well, you're a speed reader too. That's fantastic.
Hey, can you wet yourself while you make a balloon animal, Chuckles? Huh?
No.
Hey,
It's low-hanging fruit. No.
oh, so, and you juggling fruit is better?
Yes, that takes skill.
Hey guys. Hey, I'm gonna stop this. This is getting a little out of hand. You two should know that at Skit Guys Studios, we are friends. We are all brothers and sisters in Christ.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know. This isn't a competition.
No.
Richard, you need to go too. I don't want to look at you. Just go.
No, actually out a door. Don't pretend like you're going out a door.
Richard's weird.
Go on.
Richard
is weird.
Oh, goodness.
It's a clown's life.
Wait.
He's going downstairs. Hey, Richard, there's no stairs there, buddy. Yeah, we can still see you. Yeah, out the door.
It explains a lot, though, when you go into the men's bathroom and there's diapers in the wastebasket. I don't know. I don't know if I want to have Vern. He is family, but I don't know if I want to have Vern.
If I have a vote in this, he's gone.
I gotta be honest with you. I never realized Chuckles was so pretentious.
Oh my stars, he was a jerk. Like, how's that guy a clown?
How is that? No matter what makeup you put on him, he's still a jerk at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you get knocked out by a clown? The clowns of life, so to speak. What do you do when you handle people that aren't very nice or doesn't have decency, or you're going along in life and just boom, you get you get your breath knocked out, or you get your neck crumpled by a clown? Like
your neck becomes the clown's accordion.
Exactly.
You know what I love? I love the fact that Ben Garnham, the guy in the story who got knocked out, said this: "I don't blame the clown." I mean, that's great. I mean, when you think about it, people generally aren't out, to hurt you, to do wrong to you. I mean, life happens, right? Sometimes you get knocked out by clowns, And so it's just that deal of, I love that. I don't blame the clown.
I sat down with my family last night at dinner time, and I said, hey, this summer we are going to find the great in people and in things, but also find the gratefulness in situations, no matter what they are. 1 Peter 4:12 says this: "Friends, when life gets really difficult, don't jump to the conclusion that God isn't on the job. Instead, be glad that you're in the very thick of what Christ experienced. This is a spiritual refining process with glory just around the corner." I mean, there's so many nuggets in that. Don't jump to the conclusion that God isn't on the job like we do as humans. We fast forward the tape. We jump to the conclusion that God has forgotten about us, that this can't be God's will, or why would God let this happen to us? But there will be clowns in life, and it really is, how do you deal with those clowns?
I think that's great. I think, too, sometimes when things happen to us, our initial question is why? Why did that happen? Did I do something? Did somebody do something? Why? And, Matthew 5:45 says he causes the sun to rise on the evil and the good, sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. What I think, if you condense that verse, it would just be life happens. It happens. There's going to be bad things that happen. There's going to be good things that happen. And it's not necessarily because I did something wrong, or sometimes you just can't avoid it. We live in a fallen world.
You're exactly right. Jesus said, I have come to give you life and give it to you abundantly. And you think about abundance, that's not all great. I mean, there will be bad stuff. There will be troubles in this world, But
be of good cheer. I've overcome the world.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
I mean, because if you don't remember that part of it, then it's just, oh, well, life stinks. But if you remember that we have a Lord that's overcome it all, then, man, we're just here temporarily. It's all good.
Yeah. At the end of 1 Peter, this is a refining process. And I think sometimes we forget about that too. We get so hung up on the clowns, so to speak. We get so hung up on that situation at work or that person. We focus so much on the clowns of life that we forget, wait, God's in control, God's in charge, and I'm being chiseled, I'm being refined in this, and glory can be around the corner. I don't know what glory looks like all the time, but most of the time it's inside stuff. It's our character that gets changed, and we get to shine for God, so to speak.
Yep, I'm not sure what glory looks like, but I am familiar with Gloria, and she's,
I think she's got our number, right?
Hey, I was going to tell you something that you said that just kind of sparked me. I love the fact that you're doing with your kids of looking for the great and being grateful. And I think what popped into my head is it may be impossible to be grateful if I'm not looking for the great.
I agree. Yep. That's it. Yeah, I want to be more about looking for the great and the gratefulness and the great in people than jumping to conclusions. So yeah, that's refinement for me. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, Podians, don't let the clowns get you down. And hey, keep sending us those emails. We do read them. We read about the clowns in your life, the hurts and the habits in your life. And we love reading those. We love trying to help and being a part of your life. We love doing life with you all.
Right. Don't hate the clowns, hate the circus.
There you go. There you go. That's a bumper sticker waiting to happen right there, my friend.
I think it is.
I love it. Well, check us out on iTunes. Give us a little review. Tell us what you think. Those reviews help us on iTunes. And our podcast just keeps going up and up and up, dude. It's so great.
It's fantastic. If you enjoyed the podcast, maybe you have a clown in your life, forward it to them and encourage them to listen to it. We'd love to have them join us.
That'd be great. And put, hey, clown, listen to this.
There you go. Hey, and if you're listening to this and you're one of those clowns, nice to have you.
Nice to have you. All right, thanks for doing life with us. I'm Eddie.
I'm Tommy.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
Love you.
The Skit Guys podcast is brought to you by skitguys.com, where you can always watch their videos for free and peruse all things Skit Guys. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of the Skit Guys podcast. Until then, live long and lie prostrate.